Welcome back. It's the Kovacs Report with another honest comic book review. This week, it's Skin Police 4, written by Jordan Thomas, who I interviewed a few months ago. You can check that video out on the channel. Art by the amazing Daniel Gete. So this has consistently been my book of the week, one of my books of the month. Gets better and better and better and better. And this issue is no different. So a very, very quick backstory. It's set in 2142, as it says here, and a fertility pandemic has gripped the globe, and amidst the chaos, the black market for illegal clone babies thrives. War, government turmoil, coups, and mass immigration means that these so-called duplicates are untraceable and often not aware themselves that they are living, breathing crimes against nature. What's worse is their genetics are unstable, and 3 and 4 of them will pop, becoming vicious, homicidal monsters. Now, the United Nations of Europe, they set up this task force, special government division, to hunt down and basically get rid of these dupes, kill them, because they're essentially ticking time bombs, as it says. And the task force is the Duplicate Identification and Capture Division, or alternatively known as the Skin Police. So we follow Agent Ekis and his rookie sidekick, and they've been tracking down dupes, and also they've been fighting the Rebellion, which is like a pro-underground dupe organisation. And this underground organisation, they've found not a cure, but they've got some medicine which once you pop, it kind of brings you back to reality a bit, and you can kind of control the change in you. You don't become a homicidal killer, basically. So this keeps you as human as possible. So they're working on this. And we jump straight into issue 4, which is basically this underground fight ring, this illegal fight ring, where the humans, you know, who are always terrible, terrible people, have dupes fighting each other. And it is brutal. As you can see here, this one here ends with the guy top of his head being torn off. It's gruesome. It is absolutely gruesome. And Daniel Gete's art throughout this book really, really emphasizes what's going on so well. It's fantastic. I absolutely love it. So we're back at the Skin Police headquarters. And in last issue, one of these dupes that still had his faculties and a kill squad were coming to kill Ekis's partner, who is basically comatose. So something happened to her. She's in hospital, and they wanted to make a statement. So they went in there to kill her, but that was stopped. And in the process, they killed the squad leader, who is a dupe, who's turned, but still in full control of what's going on. So they've taken him back to the lab, and they discover that there's likely some kind of medication that's been used to keep him more human. And there, it starts sort of emphasizing the rumors that have been heard that there was maybe actually an actual medicine for this to prevent this from happening or keep dupes human as such, which was mothballed by the government. So the conspiracy is building and building and building. Then we jump back to the underground pro-dupe league, let's call them, and the leader here, he's got a problem. Basically, the medication that they've got, they're running out of it. They need more ingredients to make more, but they're going to be faced very shortly with a problem of, like, are we as bad as the humans? I mean, or do we give this medication out to like the first come, first serve basis when someone pops, or do we save it for the leaders and the people that are going to take this resistance onwards and maybe, get what they need? So there's this ethical dilemma here, and he's struggling with it. So he's going to figure it out. We jump back to Ekis, and he's got some secret tape, got some data on it that's been sent to him. And we find out that there's loads of hidden files there. So dupe meds suppression, which indicates that there is a medication the government has stopped. There's media bribes, which means the media was bought off to not talk about it. The dupe military program. So maybe these dupes were actually just a weapon that the military created to create like super soldiers, and it's gone wrong, or something happened and it spread to the populace. So there's all sorts of information that Ekis is getting, and this conspiracy, because he's hard-lined, he believes in the mission and everything else. So this might sway him to understand that what they're doing might actually be wrong. Anyway, before he can get into it, he's interrupted by one of his other agents who says that there is this underground fighting ring with dupes. They need to go and investigate it. At the same time, the resistance, they have also been tipped off that this is going on. So they're going down there to save their brothers and sisters, their other dupes. It is quite dark and sad, this book. It's so well written. Again, I keep going on and on about how good it is, but it really, really is. You really, really need to get into it. So here we go. We're at the fighting ring, And the dupe league, they're down there. They're getting rid of some of these bad humans that are keeping their fellow dupes in prison. But they find out most of them are too gone, that the medication wouldn't work on them now. They're too far gone, but there might be one that they can save. They decide to put the others out of their misery. It's the sort of humane thing to do. At the same time, it's all kicking off upstairs. Absolutely kicking off as the DIC, the Skin Police, they raid. And in the melee, people fall into the fighting ring, and one of the agents falls into the fighting ring, and one of the dupes gets weapon, and all hell breaks loose. Gunfire everywhere, the roof's collapsing, the fire, and Ekis himself, he gets thrown into the ring where he discovers the leader of the resistance, you know, and this is where this book just flips the script. I did not see this coming. I really, really didn't. All right. So you've got all these humans trying to escape. You've got dupes on the rampage killing humans. You've got the DIC in there trying to make arrests, stay alive. And you've got the rebellion. It's just everything you expect. It's a massive shitstorm, as we say. But here comes the reveal. So the big face-off, and pun intended, is that both the leader of the resistance and Agent Ekis are clones. They're dupes, essentially. And this is where the book just steps up. So what happens next? I don't know yet, but I'm getting excited. So basically, it looks like Ekis is going to be captured and taken back to the dupe factory. I say factory. The dupe, where they're making this medicine, they're the underground hideout of the resistance. And the real truth is going to be uncovered. Now, who's the dupe? You know, it's like Invincible with the twins. Which one's the original? It's just fantastic. I absolutely love it. But before that happens, the ring side collapses as they fight, and he maybe falls. Maybe falls to his death. Probably not to his death, or that would be a short end to this book. But the truth is going to come out, and it's just so well done. It's fast, the action's paced, the reveals are great. It was worth the payoff. Every character is fully rounded. And Daniel Gete's art, look at it. Just look at it. What more could you ask for in a sci-fi book? I tell you what, this is, again, one of my books of the month. I absolutely love it. I cannot wait for the next one. Again, it's a mini-series, so I wish it was more. But it's a massive recommend. Please go read it. Those are my thoughts. Let me know yours. Hopefully, we'll catch you in the next one.